Action. Hey guys, welcome to Life of a Creative.
School edition.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, also known as Papa Emma. I'm a cinematographer and also an aspiring filmmaker.
And yeah, my name is Toby. I'm known as this kid. I'm a graphic designer. I majors in flyer design, logo designs, and also brand designs. Yeah.
He's just being too humble.
I beg no, don't worry.
So yeah, we're just here to talk about how the life of creative actually is, because people just think these guys are always making money.
Actually,
it's the money part everybody see. Nobody see the other.
Normally they make money now.
Yeah, normal. We agree. But we're here to tell you what is going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, right.
So yeah.
So how has your life been as a creative?
Deep. Okay. Start from the beginning. Yeah. I think I started as a creative officially during COVID-19.
Yeah, same here.
It was during COVID-19, and then at home for 8 months, and you did not know what to do. But then I just saw something on video editing. You get, so that was the beginning. By the time I came back to school, everything was just different. Everything was. I knew what I wanted to do now.
Yeah,
so
I get.
That was just the beginning for me, and so far it has been one roller coaster to the other.
Actually,
That's just been now.
That's been wonderful actually, and also stressful, because being a student and balancing my academics with being a creative, it has not been easy at all. Then I started design in 2020 during COVID time too.
Yeah.
But when I started, I started with some different phone apps, then started Photoshop, attended one small class on Photoshop on WhatsApp, and like that, started watching videos on YouTube and all of that. And that's what made me this kid.
Yeah.
So that's how I started, yeah.
Another thing too, people also fail to recognize or see in the creative life is the social part. Guy, it is not it is not what the hype for.
Actually,
it is not what the hype forget. It has its specs, but you see that social part. This kid like this now. let me ask you. Since you've been a creative, how many babes have you had?
Zero.
Since you've been a creative, how many babes have you had?
Zero.
Actually, zero. Now, this is not because fine with that. Okay, we are not fine, but
babes they rush us normally.
Babes they rush us normal. But the thing is, you don't just have. Is it the time we say?
No luxury of time. Actually,
no luxury of time. Some days I remember. I think it was last semester.
Yeah.
I think 300 level first semester or second semester during IT. We were preparing for, I think it was not once or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember for like 4 or 5 days, I did not sleep. I was just editing. Go to work in the morning, come back.
And we go the message you say, they give her attention, that kind of thing.
God.
Bro.
So the thing is, we can't just.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Actually.
It's a very heavy sacrifice, to be honest. Even as being students first, then you not decide to bring someone into your life, to carry on your back all the struggles.
The support system.
See, that one will not support you. That one will drag you
down.
To be honest. But
bro,
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Some dark
it's
stuff,
possible.
man.
That some of our creatives.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention their names now before they message me on WhatsApp and be saying, hey, nice one.
It's the person behind the camera as well.
There are some of our creatives who have been able to do it, you understand?
Yeah.
Balance both, their education with the baby. God, Father, give me grace.
But one day.
It's a steady process. You understand? So that's basically everything. Being a creative is a sacrifice.
Actually.
And also it's not as if we learn to do. Like being a creative is something we're all born with.
Yeah, actually everyone is creative.
It's just that we have to find the tool we use, you understand?
Yeah.
He uses Photoshop, I use Premiere and After Effects, you understand? So you have to find your tool.
Yeah, it all starts with ideation, how you think about executing something in the real world. Like when I started design and all, I realized late that design is not just all about the tool, you get. Because there are sometimes that when I was going as a designer, I had to like disconnect myself from my laptop and sketch my designs how I want them to be on paper. And when I started doing that, I realized that it was actually easier for me to create designs. I can spend, let's say, 3 hours doing one design, and when I just sketch it, let's say in like 30 minutes, and I go on my computer, I can create that design in like, let's say, 15 minutes, and that's like 45 minutes. It all starts with the mind, all starts with design thinking, exactly. It all starts with your thinking. So as a creative, don't be dependent on your devices. Disconnect yourself from your laptop once in a while and just draw inspiration from nature, from the world.
I'm telling you, the best ideas I've had were either, speaking to people or just walking. Sometimes like this, you have creative block for days. No design is coming out. No video idea is dropping. But then you just decide to just walk. I remember doing my IT, I did that in a lot. There was a time where now client has dropped money. We have start work. Bro, there was not.
Yeah, it happens.
There was not. I just have to walk out. They trek, they go. Trek. And then I go back to my house after the third day like this. Idea don't drop. So to be honest, it's good to, like you said, disconnect.
Yeah,
because these devices, they help us a lot to go. Sometimes, they have a way of making us lose touch.
Yeah, actually.
With other people. That's why most of our friends that we have are, if they are not creatives, they are aspiring creatives, but they are people that are trying to design and creatives and calling themselves tech bros. I beg, that wahala is for a different day. I beg.
Just take everything one step at a time, you get. And one thing I've learned as a creative is that when you are growing, when you are learning, don't compare yourselves with other people. I remember when I started, I was comparing myself with other people, and it made me down. There were some times that I was just depressed and all, but I realized that the only person I'm competing with is myself. You get. So that's how it has been. Just compete with yourself. Like me as a designer, the design I make today, I make sure the design I make the next day has to be like better than the one I made yesterday. So just keep on working, just keep on learning. Everything will work out for you. You get. Because if you stress yourself, at the end of the day, you have creative burnouts. There was one time I had that thing. I could not design for like a whole month. Every job I got, I was just declining them because I knew what I was going through. It felt normal, but that was like one of the toughest time in my whole creative journey. But last we go there, right?
And that thing is very painful sometimes, that creative burnout. Some people mistake consistency for burnout.
Yeah,
to be honest,
true,
because you can say, okay, I'll design today, give myself a day break. I don't design the next day, then design the following day. It's possible. You must know how to do it because, bro, it's not, if you burn out, nobody is going to come to your help.
Actually,
if you burn out, there's not until there are drugs you take down and put you back on track.
You see videos, you see a lot of things, but you know how many videos I watched. But last, you're the one that have to like sit down, talk to yourself. All will be well, will be fine. Spend money, take yourself out. Enjoy yourself. Take everything easy, yes, and you'll be fine.
So I think with these very few words of ours, we'll be able to convince you on why you should be creative and how the life of a creative actually is. So till next time,
Till next time.
Peace out.
Guys.